Today I will share with you how I lost 9 kilograms in 1 month. Fuck.
Hey Tom Peng, love what you're doing on your channel, buddy. Super congrats. You know, giving your time and energy to nonprofit business channel. Look, man, keep driving that audience. So Tom Peng, look forward to spending some time with you. I know you got the right mindset, so I'd love for you to share some of that from the big V. God bless, be great. 10X.
I just started making this video and the power went out, so I had to wait a little bit. Nevertheless, today I'm going to talk to you about how I lost 9 kilograms. 9 kilograms in 1 month. And again, thought becomes reality. I decided I'm gonna lose some weight. And I wanted to lose just 5 kilograms actually a month ago. But today, I'm gonna show you that I actually lost 9 kilograms. So let's go to the scale and let me show you how much I lost. Actually, I'm gonna get a bit naked because this thing is actually heavy. So I wanna show you my actual weight as of today. Let me show you that. Come on. Did I break it again? So I am today at 69.85 kilograms. So about a month ago, I weighed myself. I was at 78 kilograms, and today I'm about 69. And that means about 8 or 9 kilograms I have lost over the last month. And how did I do it? Well, first of all, I have to set my mind to it. I have to make the decision that I want to lose the weight. Let me just share with you how I got the weight in the first place, okay? How did I get so much fat in my body? Well, it all started when I was working for this data security company. They have this free Coca-Cola in the kitchen that you can drink as much as you want. And it was a very convenient thing for me to do. So I was working and I go to the fridge, I grab a Coca-Cola, and every day I have about 4 Coca-Colas. Just by doing that, I gained probably like 5 kilograms over a long period of time. And then in Vietnam, I think over the last little while, I focus on my work and I have not been eating as well as I should. I've been eating a lot of crap food. I go to the office, I eat at 7-Eleven, I have 2 Red Bulls, sometimes a Coca-Cola every day. And because again, it's a convenient food. It's something that I can grab very fast and eat and then go back to work. And I have not been taking good care of my body. And that's why over the last few months, I gained weight. So I went from probably around 65 before I joined the data security company to 70 when I left the data security company. And just in the last few months, I went from 70 to 78 just because I've been eating the wrong things. Because of the COVID lockdown, now I have an opportunity to change that. I have an opportunity to eat well again. You see, I understand the reason for my fat gain. I understand why it happened. I understand how my body works. I know all I have to do is just to eat the right foods and I would get back to my ideal weight. And this is exactly what I did. I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to eat only healthy foods. Healthy foods. No more Coca-Cola, no more Red Bull, no more sugar, no more rice, no more noodle, no more bread. Anything that's high in sugar. Rice, bread, noodle, all those things are very high in sugar even though they don't taste sweet, but they're filled with sugar. and I eliminate all the sugar from my diet, and I eat very good beef. I eat beef tenderloin, the best part of the beef, and I make sure the beef is grass-fed. It's really good beef, prime steak. I don't cook with vegetable oils because vegetable oils are made in a factory, and generally they are hydrogenated. You can Google this stuff. Hydrogenated means that they go through a chemical process, and the oil actually is something that you cannot find in nature. That means it's really a chemical, and it's actually really, really bad for you. I only use natural ingredients. I started cooking myself. Today I have a helper that helps me cook, but for a while I was cooking myself. So I only use the most healthy and most natural ingredients. I cook with butter, but you're gonna say butter is bad for you. Butter, saturated fat. There's a lot of misinformation out there about how to eat because the scientific studies on saturated fat and cholesterol, the information that you read, that people tell you, are actually wrong. And they've been wrong for many, many decades. There's new studies showing that actually saturated fat is not bad. It has nothing to do. It has no relations to heart disease. Unfortunately, this is not the kind of information that people learn about. Most of the people are still living with the wrong information. They're still eating the wrong foods. That's why in North America, they're still eating a lot of sugar, carbohydrates, because again, the government is telling them this is good, this is healthy, but actually it's not. That's why there is a obesity problem in North America. Everybody's fat over there, if you haven't noticed. What I did was I eat meat. I actually eat animal fat. I eat only natural products like butter, beef, vegetables, green vegetables, okay? And I eliminate anything starchy. Rice, bread, noodle, anything that come from a factory, anything that come in a can or in a bottle, those things I do not consume. And just by doing that, and I'm not starving myself. When I do this, I actually eat every day. Just because the food is so good, I never feel starved. The food that I eat every day is actually more healthy, and they're more nutritious, and they're more delicious. So I eat great food every day, and I'm not starving myself. I never feel hungry. I never wake up middle of the night feeling really hungry. Never happens. Just by eating really, really well, eating good food, in 30 days, I lost 9 kilograms. And anybody can do this. You just have to understand how your body works. If you understand how your body works, and you know how to feed it, you know how your body is using the nutrients, you know what is good for you and what's bad for you, anybody can do it. First, you gotta start with the mindset of wanting to do this, and that you believe you can do it, and you understand how eating certain foods will affect your body. Once you understand how everything works, and you just apply that plan, and you stick with it, you don't give up. You cannot have weak will. You cannot go into my diet, which is eating good food. You cannot only do it for 3 days. You gotta do it for 30 days. In fact, not only 30 days. I intend to do this for the rest of my life now. I know how much this has changed me. Now I appreciate what eating good food can do for me. And I will never give that up again. I will never eat foods of convenience. I will only eat good food. And that means meat, vegetables, natural foods, no chemicals, no manufactured foods, no processed foods. And one more thing I actually did, which is I also limited my eating window. So I only eat from 12 o'clock noon to 6 o'clock in the evening. So there's about 6 hours of time I can eat during the day. And other time, I don't eat. I let my body rest. I will actually make a whole series of videos about how to live healthy. So I will explain why that works. It's actually very good for you when you limit the time that you eat. By doing that and eating the right foods, I lost 9 kilograms. It's so simple. You can do it if you want to do it. You have the right strategy and you keep doing it until you get results. That's all it took. It wasn't very hard. Just like playing the violin. I'm in my music studio right now. I will probably make more videos in my music room because all the equipment is set up here. So probably you're gonna see me more often in this room now. And that is how I lost 9 kilograms over the last 30 days, just by eating healthy. I really did not even do much exercise. I mean, if you don't count like fucking all night as exercise. And also, why did I choose to go into a diet? I mean, I'm not self-conscious. I don't look at myself and think that I need to lose weight. I feel very good about myself. I have very good self-image of myself. I'm very confident of myself. I don't ever need to lose weight. But why did I actually decide to do the diet? Well, one, it is actually good for me. I want to be healthy. I want to live a long time. I have money, so I want to be able to enjoy that money. I want to live a long time, maybe 200 years old. That would be great. I want to be able to enjoy the things that I have and do the things that I can, including playing music and running businesses and whatever. And also, I think the trigger point for me to actually start my diet was, I think one day there was a girl riding on top of me. She was in the cowboy position, let's just say, all right? And then she says, Tom, you got fat. And then that was sort of the trigger. I think, yeah, it's time to lose some weight. And then since then, not too much exercise other than what happens at night. Just eating the right things. It made a huge difference just by eating the right things. You don't have to change anything else. Just eating the right things will make you so much more healthy, and you're gonna remove all that excess fat. I'm right now at 69 kilograms. I wanna get down to 65 kilograms because I think that's my ideal weight. When I was like 19 years old, I was like 55 kilograms. But I also gained some muscle mass during my 20s and 30s. I don't want to lose my muscles. So I think my natural weight is about 60, really. But I think I can like hang on to like 5 kilograms of fat because we're in COVID lockdown. Who knows what will happen? I gotta keep some fat on my body just in case we run out of food or whatever. There's some fat in my body to like carry me during this time. So I think 65 is a pretty good number. I'm at 69 right now, and I think just by eating naturally, eating good food, I think I'm just gonna naturally get there. I'm losing about 1/4 of a kilogram a day just by eating natural foods. It just happens normally, and anybody can do it. And I encourage everyone to eat healthy, especially during this time, during the COVID epidemic in Vietnam. You wanna live a healthy lifestyle because that's really the only way you can defend yourself. Let's say you're infected with COVID. That's really the only way you can defend yourself, by having a healthy body, that can defend against viruses and bacteria. Having a strong immune system really is your only defense against COVID when you get it. I don't want you to get it, but eventually, if you get it, what will make the difference is whether you have a good immune system or not. Start eating healthy is really the way to go. So take some fucking action, think about what you put in your fucking mouth, and don't be a fucktard.